Oh, oh my God. Oh, oh, oh. Y'all can't hear this banger music. Y'all can't hear this banger music, but I'm listening to it. I'm not gonna stop myself from listening to it. Y'all just can't listen to it. Dun, 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 dun. ビンクスの酒を届けに行くよ。海風き任せ波任せ。おね。おい。おい、おい、おい、おい、おい、おい、おい。Y'all get to hear this when I'm done listening to my music. Y'all get to listen to the game when I'm done listening to my music. All right, all right, all right. Now I'm done. 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 Y'all can hear the game. Y'all can hear the game. So boring. So boring. There's genuinely no way that that just crashed. Bro, are we for real right now? Right this second, are we actually for real? Nah, we actually. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we. Stream just crashed. Okay. Okay. That's just not cool. It's just not cool, dude. Okie dokie. Um. I does OBS just doesn't want to work with me today. OBS does not want to work with me today. Guys, this is the last time I'm trying to start it, and if not, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. OBS crashed. Okay. Nope, GG's. GG's, we're done. Are you for real, dude? We're done with that. We're done with that. We're picking a new game. That makes me angry, dude. That makes me angry, dude. Alright, whatever. Alright, that makes me mad. But like, okay, I guess we can't play we can't play that. Okay. Okay. ピンキスの酒を届けに行くよ。海風き任せ波任せ。ことでニカスの行くよ。んだ。なんて波もが。Hold on now. Let me. Let me find a game, dude. Now that the one game isn't working. Now one game isn't working. Now one game isn't working. We gotta try the other games. We gotta try the other games here. My bad. My bad. I'm tweaking out. My bad. I'm tweaking out. Yo 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 yo. Banana, banana, banana. ビンクスの酒を届けに行くよ。海かすき任せ波任せ。Okay, hold up. Let me. Let me. Yo, 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 yo. Let me, yo. Now I gotta find a game. I was. Contraband Police. Contraband Police doesn't sound like a bad idea. Here's to Fathom. Get the other endings. Get the other endings. I did use it. That's the thing. I did use it, and I tried to play Counter-Strike. But if I launch Counter-Strike, it crashes my OBS, and it crashes the whole stream. I did have your thumbnail on my YouTube. It's just the game didn't work. If the game worked, it would have still been up there. And that's just the fault of the, I don't know, the game OBS. I have no idea whose fault it is, but yeah, I'll probably cry. Yeah, Counter-Strike doesn't work. I can't play it. I can't play it. The stream, the OBS just doesn't let it. So I can't even stream. And whatever game I'm about to play. I'm about to play like Minecraft, dude. I'm about to play Minecraft and do something. I'll try. But it's gonna crash, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. All right. Let's try it. I'll put it back up there if I can play it, but I gotta put the chat. Ah! Hold up. Work, please. Does it work? Does it work? Hold on. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. It works. Ooh. Oh, and I got my new I got my new P250 Asimov. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, man. No, yeah. Okay. Okay, it works. Dude, it was crashing. Like I started my stream like 3 times and it was crashing. Here, I'll put it back. Here, I'll put it back. Here, I'll put it back. Here. Hold up. Bang. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Bang. Found it. Here. Counter-Strike 2. Bang. Counter-Strike. Oh my god. Can't work now. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's working. It's working. It's working. I cannot believe it. Okay. Please stay working. Is it good? Are we good? All good? Yes. Actually, no. I'm just gonna record my comp games. But right now, I'm just gonna play deathmatch. And we good. My hands are cold. My hands are so cold. Let's roll. Yo, check the new pistol. Hold up. Are you? Yo, stop, bro. Chill. Yo, chill. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Can I just bust the P250 out? Oh my god, can I just look at it? Please. Oh my god, the game is not even gonna let me look at it. Ooh, it looks kind of sick. Okay, I had him once. Okay. It's just a little warm-up. We're gonna do all sorts of weapons for the warm-up. Missing Counter-Strike a little too much. I suck right now. I suck. The thumbnail's on. I literally just put the thumbnail on. I did it before even going into a game. Thumbnail is on. I concur. The thumbnail is on. I can promise you. Nah, I'll show you right now. The thumbnail is on. Look. Check it. Bang. See that? Boom. You go down here. Boom. This is the thumbnail right here. This is the thumbnail. It's right here. This is I can't do anything else about it. That's all it is. That's right there. I'm being honest. All right, let's that's something on your end then. That's something on your end. Let's play the game here. Yeah. Yo. I suck at Counter-Strike. I want to get revenge. Revenge. Nah, no way the thumbnail changes after the stream ends. No way. No way. It's changed. I don't know. It's just maybe it just takes a minute. Probably just takes a minute. Let me just warm up here. Let me get warm. Let me get warm. Let me get silly. Let me get silly. Or she just closed and checked. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Away. Ah! Aw, I thought he already walked in there. Yeah, this is just a warm-up. Just a warm-up, just a warm-up, just a warm-up for comp. Just a warm-up for competitive. Competitive. Do the chatting, fair enough. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be just, then it wouldn't be the just chatting, then it would just be me playing another game. We're probably only playing Counter-Strike today, maybe. Maybe. Dude, I'm so bad. Let me check the recoil. Let me check the recoil control. Let me check the recoil control, yo. Hold on. Do that flash bang dance to the last. Recoil control. We'll just do training. Dude, my hands are so cold. My hands are so cold, dude.
Go, go, go.
I'm so slow. Let's hold up. Bang. Bang. I don't know. I don't know what game I'd play after this. Really depends. Maybe Minecraft. I'll say maybe Minecraft. Bang, 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 bang. Play a song. I'm playing a song here. Oi! Boing, 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 boing. Make me look like a pro. They line up so I make me look like I'm actually good at the game. Bang, 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 bang. All right. Little warm up. All right. Check it. Give me a person here. How do I dummy target? Ooh, I used to do better. Ooh. I'm so bad. Wait, so it goes down, bang. Okay. What do I have infinite ammo still? All right, we're good. Let's get a comp game or two in. Maybe open a case. We'll maybe open a case. Maybe. I'm silver god. Inferno. Flash, flash, badang, banga, danga, dance. Flash, flash, badang, flash, badanga, dance. Flash, flash, badang, banga, danga, dance. I actually want to put Easy Friends on. I can't do it during matchmaking. Alright, you suck. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, I'm sorry. Flash bang dance to the last man's dance. It's all on a hip and I'm done. Put your game face on and prepare your stance to the last man's dance. How do the flashbang dance? All we do is mark that flashbang dance. Alright, dude. This is... Now do the flashbang dance. Flash, badang, go dance. Yeah, don't judge me. I get the armory pass. Because, yo, I want to get the long dog. I want to get the long dog. I want to get the long dog so bad. It's just a sick... It's just sick, dude. It's just sick. This gun is sick. I like it. I'm just not a fan of that. I'm just not a fan of it. Hellish is alright. I mean, I don't use Zeus. I have this. Do that flash bang dance, do the... This anime one. What does this sell for? Back new 4 hundo. That's crazy. Now do the flashbang dance. It's like an anime one. What is that, bro? What is this? Or a fade. A fade would be so nice. Fade would be super nice. Fade M4A1S. Ooh, baby. Although I'd probably sell it and like get a knife, or I'd trade it up for a knife. What? What? That's besides the point. That's besides the point. Check the B-hop. Oh my god. All right, sorry.
Let's show them who we are.
Check it. Oh. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
They all got summoned.
Hello, King Julian. Hello, King Julian.
Oh my god. Whee! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm no. That was a sick first 2 kills. I should have moved. I should have moved, but I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. Rock of Famas. I'm just gonna go banana again. I'm just gonna go be the banana. Be the banana again. Just sounds like a good old time. Sounds like a good old time. Check it.
Oh.
Throwing a grenade.
Nice! Where's something? Oh, I was gonna... Okay, fine. Whatever, I was gonna drop him his N4. I was gonna drop him his N4, but, you know, whatever.
I'm gonna be side. I'm gonna stack over there.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life.
So we think they're gonna be. Okay. Okie dokie then. Who am I to?
2 push mid.
Incendiary.
No! Fire kill him, fire kill him. Refrag myself, baby! That's what we like to do. That's what we like to see around here. Ooh.
Should be.
On my way
Yeah,
up.
bro. Fuck.
All on their lips and hands, put your game face on. Stands to the last man stands. Now do the flashbang dance.
Throwing fire. Terrorists win.
We're all good, fellas. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good, y'all. We're all good. We're gonna win this anyway. We're gonna win this anyway, baby.
Move it, son.
We're gonna win this anyway.
Pushing mid hard.
He's gonna peek it. Peek it again?
God damn it.
I thought he was gonna peek through the flames, dude. How many times did I hit him? How many times did I hit him? How many times? I don't want to know how many times I hit him. Ooh, interesting.
Throwing
The
fire.
Vulcan, is that the? I forget what that gun skin's called. That gun skin's sick. Dude, my dream AK. I know it might sound stupid, but it's the front side misty. You hit him. You hit him like 6 or 7 times. All right, you're banned. 6, 7. Stop.
Let's move out.
Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Grenade out.
Wow, that guy with the AK. Bro. I'm checking it. It wasn't even him. I don't think it was him. I'm checking him. I want to see what level he is. I want to see his KD. I want to see his KD. I want to see how good he really is before I start complaining. Hold up. I want to see how good he really is. I want to turn my light on, actually. My light on.
Move out.
Julian isn't too happy right now.
Give him a blowy.
What? Maybe light on is the move, y'all. Maybe light on is the move.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Herb.
What the f- Input automation.
You ready?
He didn't. Oh my god, that reminds me. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Hey, I don't want to talk about.
I'm not doing too good. I'm not doing too good, dude. I should have warmed up more. Yeah.
It's gonna be A this time.
Oh my god, nice gloves, dude. What a paracord, man. It's not bad, dude.
Hey,
Don't
stop
worry, I
playing
got
pro
this.
play. Let the pro players pro play.
Yeah, come on, let the players pro play.
Yeah, see, they're coming B.
I should have fucking stayed me! I'm coming!
Is that why they smoke mid?
Is that why there's 3
Maybe.
of them on B?
Maybe?
Yeah, don't doubt it. Don't doubt me.
No! He's out!
See, Orange,
Sorry.
if you
I'm sorry?
listened to me, you would have been there.
Throwing a grenade.
Now, now we're gonna start arguing. He's lit probably a silly amount. He's lit probably a silly amount. You saw him.
You saw him!
Left, left.
Left, left, left.
He saw him!
I didn't see him. I didn't see him.
It's okay, he was hiding. He was like camouflaged.
Ah.
He was wearing a ghillie suit. He's like a chameleon. Eating chicken Alfredo for dinner. I'm jealous of you.
You guys love leaving me alone, huh?
No.
Yes!
You just got cooties from what I was told, so I'm kind of worried about getting them.
Out, out, out. He's up.
I don't want to run.
Let's go.
Dude, I just got peeked and picked off, bro. Yo, I'm just gonna say it. If you have a woman as your profile picture and you're playing Counter-Strike, you should hop off the game. You should find a new hobby. Because that is the...
Guy with op's really weak. They're rotating off.
That is the loneliest thing you could possibly do.
Oh, I don't even want to peek that.
I was in a Counter-Strike game before, and I saw a guy. He had a profile picture of a girl's ass. Come on, y'all. Come on, you guys. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. We do not have to do that. Like, you are not that lonely. Come on, dude.
Who wants it?
Thinking of a new a new mic angle, yo. Thinking of a new mic angle,
Green,
you
can
guys.
Give that to Orange, please.
What? What?
Can I
Can you
get
get that
that
gun to Orange?
Come on, chop chop.
Thinking of a new mic angle. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that right there. Boom. This is good right here. Do we liking this? Actually, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. I should have saved.
Just protect that op, yeah.
Grenade out.
Oh, my hands are cold. Someone warm up my hands, please.
He's somewhere goofy. He's not there.
No, he's fucking mid.
He's mid.
Goofy ass.
I don't need that gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the pastor son who bought the Glock from the US of we family.
Why does my mic do that, dude? Why does it just like swing like this? Why does it swing like this, dude? I don't
Go, go, go.
I don't even want to know. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care. I'm mad now. I'm just like so mad at that now.
Freer's sitting in their spawn waiting mid.
We're all good, dude. We're all good, baby. Oh my god! Alright. GG's. Good shot. Good shot. Swinging him. Swinging him. GG's. Oh my god, he still sniped him. Oh, he has an op banana.
Mid.
He has an
Down.
op banana, dude. Hold on.
One's flanking through our spawn right now.
GG's. Hey. God.
Work together, y'all.
I'm not gonna push without him pushing.
Library.
Pretty good.
Fuck is library? You mean tavern?
Tavern? I call it library.
Where the fuck are the books?
They're in there somewhere. They're hiding them.
I'm gonna go
That
pick a book
sign
up
literally
from the
has nothing
library.
to do with libraries.
It's a library.
That's literally a fucking.
It's got a book in it!
Bro,
I don't see
Probably.
a single book. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief.
fuck. Alright, you know what? That's
You're
on
making me angry.
That's on me.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh my god!
There's two of them.
On spawn. What the fuck? Bro, these guys are pussies.
No, they're just really good. They're just I'm also really bad.
Alright, men. We're here to do two things. I don't know what they are, though.
Have fun and win.
Yay!
So,
Yeah!
get out there,
Not doing
have
either of
fun.
those.
Whoa, bro, relax, bro.
I don't know, I'm
What's in
having
that
fun.
depressive ass state.
Deploying flashbang. Molotov. Grenade out.
Okay, Ops still spawn because he's a fucking pussy.
Okay, well that's just not very nice. Okay, no, that's not good. Bitch, don't you ever peek me.
Yeah!
He's going up mid. Bomb's going up mid. He's looking now. Oh, maybe not. He's going to plant.
Okay.
Decoys out. Incendiary out. Throwing a grenade. Defusing.
Pocket.
In the corner! That's how you bait, people. That is how you bait right there. Nothing beats my mom and dad's cooking.
Are you right on? You're right on.
I don't know. Chipotle sounds really good. No, I'm just kidding.
I tell you, wait.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. You got wings with your chicken Alfredo? What kind of wings? What kind of wings? I need to know. Now I'm invested. Now I'm invested in the food. You got me hungry.
Go, go, go.
Boneless wings? Like what flavor? Like what flavor?
Other
Like
names down banana.
like buffalo?
Yeah.
And then we push. Oh,
Whoops.
oh my god, bro. He's cheating. That's the cheater, bro. Watch out. He's pushing.
Someone get him banned.
Go B. Run. Run.
They're right behind you!
Just go away. Just yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
They'll never know. They'll definitely not know now.
No, we keep running.
Go A! Go B! Yo! Yeah!
Go B.
Dude, no way.
These fucking bots.
Yo, go ahead!
Dude, that was actually funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
That was pretty good.
Dude, where are my
When you
comms?
killed that
I
f-
wasn't supposed to know he was there.
When you killed that first guy, I kind of believed in you.
You shouldn't have.
I fully believed in you. Closest thing to your left is your weapon for a zombie apocalypse.
Caps to A?
A charger.
Okay, never mind.
A bag.
I'm gonna distract you.
Uh,
I'm distracting.
like that B-hop? Look at that. Check that.
Big distraction.
Oh.
Big distraction.
Oh, god damn it. I want a gun. I only have an MAC-10. MP5, dude. What am I
Alright,
talking
I'm
about?
rotating.
What am I talking about?
He left.
He's in this place that I don't know the name of.
Tavern. Everyone call Tavern.
When I find a book in there.
If you can
Better
find a
say
book in
yourself.
there, I'll buy you a case.
Really?
What case?
Yeah, that's a question.
Yeah.
It better be like a 2013 cobblestone case with the D-Lore in it. Cost like, I think,
OG
$3,000.
case so I can unbox this car pattern.
I want 5 Chroma 3 cases. Cost $5 each.
He's right there, Blue.
I'm not blue, I'm green. Thought he was talking to me. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna flash it and we push.
My booty was
Flash
puckering.
and push.
I'm laying down some smoke.
Alright, I got you, bro. Plant. Oh,
I'm planning for Tavern Library. I don't even know what the hell to call it.
From our spawn.
What is it called? I have no idea, actually.
There's one in tavern, I'm not gonna lie.
1 mid. He dead! 2 mid! Love that. Love that. Love that, dude. Why do I have the auto equipped? I'm not an auto user, guys. I'm not an auto user. Don't ever call me an auto user.
here we go, A again. Push down, push down.
Bro's doing the I think I'm special. I know I'm special.
Don't stop running.
Special as in, like, awesome.
We're going to site.
Boiler.
No. I don't even know what to call that. Good nade. Good nade. Watch that kill. Oh, he's hiding. Oh, he's hiding. No, never mind.
Smoke that tavern. That'd be cool.
I always thought that was called library back there. Is it actually called tavern? Ooh. Uh-oh. Get him!
Arch now, probably.
Fucking run!
Get out of there! Go! Only one of them made it. The other one died in the explosion.
Explosion got him. The explosion got him. Fuck.
Detectives found no burn marks or any fragments in them. What happened there?
Bullet to the back of the head. What the fuck happened, dog?
Oh, that's so good.
I'm gonna distract.
Oh man.
It's definitely mid run lethal.
I've smoked it off. Alright, we're just gonna rotate around. I was gonna smoke that off.
Alright, one's coming to Speedway right now. Speedway, right there.
I have no idea what that is.
What the fuck's a speedway?
Call
dog?
outs
Bro,
are
I'm not
horrible,
gonna lie.
dog. Bro.
How am I ever gonna make it global? He's in the damn tavern! No!
With the shot. I wanted it. My brother.
You, what the fuck are these called? What the fuck is Speedway?
I actually have no idea what Speedway is.
What the fuck?
It's literally the thing with the truck in it.
What?
The street, the valley, whatever you want to call it.
I like that.
Call
Speedway. You mean
just-
the motherfucking highway, dog?
highway, dude. Yeah, I'll call it highway.
You mean fucking I-95?
Dude.
That's where Lightning McQueen got left.
We're talking about the Daytona 500 versus a fucking highway. Come on.
Oh my god. this is
Actually, we're
sick.
talking about the Piston Cup.
Oh.
Dude, what in your
I
cup?
piss in my cups all the time.
Oh.
I'm kind of surprised I haven't been full stacking now that we've been going A so much.
Activating the bomb.
Speedway. Nice fast truck in there, you know. Speedway.
Yeah.
I-95.
Speedway.
I-95.
I'm
Oh, God.
terrible.
I'm flanking.
Oh.
Uh-oh. No! No! That he can't defuse!
That's fucked up, dog. Why would he do that?
I shot him in the arm specifically so he can't defuse.
We should switch it up and go A.
That's pretty good. I like that idea.
Good switch up.
This is a tied game right now. Just keep in mind. Yeah, this is a tied game right now. Out of all the things that have happened leading up to this moment, it is 9-9. This is a true silver game.
Oh, that
This is a
actually
true
sounds
silver game.
attractive. God damn, you got a thick one on you.
I throw the flashback.
Just get him. Just get him. Just get him.
Oh no.
Now run to orange. Run to orange.
Power move would be going B here.
Yeah, just to show him we could. Run! Run, yellow!
See, Orange has the right idea.
I swear to God.
This guy is going through hell. The other guy's just chilling, walking through.
He's never. Sorry, I couldn't find.
This is
bomb.
the easiest 1v1 of your life. Gotta be. Unless he's hacking.
Picture of you're fighting against a shitless man. Come on.
Oh my god.
Where you go?
Humpty Dumpty.
What the fuck is Humpty Dumpty?
He's Humpty Dumpty.
I'm planted.
Oh god.
I told you Humpty Dumpty.
That's Humpty Dumpty. That was
Dude,
my
I
bad.
just
That's my
wanted
room.
to stick it, but
That was my room there.
Is Humpty Dumpty a real call out?
No, Humpty
It's the
Dumpty
wall.
Is the wall, and then
It's the wall.
what people call apps. That's actually where I live, so that's my room.
That's pretty good.
Power play taking again.
Yeah.
oh my God, Mitch.
See, they think we're going B. There's one immediately to my right. May God strike me down if it's not true. I'm dead. I was right.
Ah, I can't breathe.
Oh my god.
You guys seem to like to go in the same spot.
Yeah, so hear me out. I got a banger idea. I got bomb. Let's all go to the far side, like we're going to apps, and then jump in Mexico and sit in Mexico to the last 30 seconds.
Ah! Oh, I like that idea a lot. I think we should
And
do
then
that.
we'll push B, and we'll take B like nothing.
All done in 30 seconds.
See,
I feel
you
like
may
James
call
Bond.
Apps your room, but Mexico is more my room.
This is a good idea. I like this.
They won't know what hit them.
Orange, you're missing out.
Yeah, Orange. Come on, join the trend.
Yellow brought tacos.
Really?
Yeah,
And I wasn't told until now?
Yeah, sorry, you're back there.
It's okay.
Alright.
I'm about to be eating
Bro,
orange
this
tacos
is
soon.
fucking funny, dude.
I got like a barrier of protection on both sides. Surrounded by 4 BBCs.
Bro, I've never seen this, but
They have
it works,
no
it works.
idea what's hitting them.
Real, see, they're wasting util. Alright.
Do you think 30 seconds is enough time?
Go, orange, orange. Run B, run B.
I hear one mid. Go, go, go! Don't stop! Don't stop!
Run to B, don't stop, man.
Don't stop! Don't stop! Don't stop! Oh my god, the way this plan works, right?
Dude, I risked my life for you, bro.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
There's no way that works, too. Oh my god. Oh, you could ball bang that?
Dude, it was temple.
See, no way that plan didn't work. That just should have worked.
Yeah, they should have. They should have literally just gone home. They like, what if we went to a different country to blow up instead?
Guys,
Side note, that music hit sucks.
Real.
Where's
Saw the
point
taco
of me?
truck.
alright, time to hit I-95.
Alright, full spin down I-95.
That's mental games right there. Tell him his music
360
kit
no
sucks.
scope.
That's mental warfare.
Yeah. Down I-95, I-95.
I-95,
Go.
I-95.
I-95.
If I see anyone stop, they're getting a bullet to the head. For insubordination.
I don't like that.
Push me on banana. He's pushing down mid right now.
I got this.
Swinging him. No way that kid didn't kill.
Got that fan in my system.
This was a very fun game. I liked it. Music kids still suck. My wife left me. I have cancer. Oh my god. That's awful.
Definitely hacking, good game.
Oh my
Bunch
god.
of fucking
Yeah, why are they cheating?
ruining my Sunday.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yo. Yo. That was so good. That was the most fun game. I don't care if I lost. That was the most fun game of Counter-Strike I've played in a long time. In a long time, dude. That was fun. Last man stands. How do the flashbang dance? Oh my god. Why should you wear glasses to math class? I'm not sure. Flashbang dance. Ooh. Oh my god, I hate tabbing out of this because then I... Oh, should we like react to something? Should we? Should we react to something? It helps with division. Okay. You might be removed from my channel today. That's so mean. That's so not nice. Should we react to something? I think we should react to something. That was a good game of Counter-Strike, dude. One game of Counter-Strike that just made my entire week. That just made my entire week. That one game of Counter-Strike. I don't think. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? What? I'll change it. I'll change it to the just chatting thing. Nah, dude, not wife, dude. No. No, dude. I might start trying to stream earlier in the day. I might start trying to stream earlier in the day. Okie dokie then. Oh my god, my hands are so cold. We should react to something. Follow me. I'll change it. Not sure. I'm not sure what to react to. We'll do that one now. We'll do that one. Yo! Is this the big day? You gonna play Minecraft with Jenny Mutt? No. No, today is not the big day. I'm sorry, I apologize. Today is not the big day. Ooey, 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 ooey. Today, we're gonna react to something. What's your anyways, W streamer my what? Oh my god, shut up. What are we thinking today? I'm not too good. I don't think I like this mic angle. I think I'm switching back. I'm switching back to the mic angle. Bam, right there, bro. That's my mic angle right there. Bam. Right there, baby. Right there, boy. Right there, boy. Wait, hold on. My thing is like weird. Nah, you know what? I'll fix it after stream. It's like odd. It's like a little odd. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to show you the right angle. Oh, okay. Okay. What the fuck? What are we reacting to today? We could do... Trying to think here. Alright, hold up. Reaction. A good video to react to? I don't know if I trust you, but okay. But okay. I don't know if I trust you, but okay. I don't know if I trust you, but okay. Give me a minute, I'll tell you. Okay. Okay. We're not gonna go
My
on
teacher
shorts.
destroyed 47
no,
student
no,
phones
no,
in front of
no. We're not going on shorts, bro. Shorts. We are not going on shorts. I'm on. Can we play Minecraft together? I'm not sure how we would do that because I have Java and you said that before that you were on Bedrock. Java and Bedrock can't possibly play. Because I am on PC. I don't see the link. You gotta tell me the video. You gotta tell me the title. I don't see links. Yo, I do not see links. I do not see links. Yeah, let's watch Good Burger. Right. That sounds like a... It's not copyright, is it? What is this? Is this like war? Is this war? It's a 50-minute video! I'm not there's no way I'm watching a documentary. This is like a Finnish military documentary. No, I'm not, bro. You can't make me watch something. That is just impossible. There's no way I'm watching a Finnish military documentary. No way. I'm a Good Burger. Thank you. What? I'll make you an... Ew, what the fuck? What the fuck? Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Kitchen Nightmares. Bro, I love Kitchen Nightmares. Arctic military videos. You're addicted to Arctic military videos? Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair. Now I'm getting military videos. Look, bro. Paratroopers. Millie videos? War. Oh, military videos. I bought a tank. Dude, imagine. Find the giant man. I'm trying to find something that's not boring. Military videos are boring. What are you talking about? You can't say that these are boring when military videos are boring. They're not that boring. I'm just messing around. You have Java? Well, I'm not playing Minecraft right now. I'm playing. I thought you didn't have a PC. Rebelworks? What? Who's Rebelworks? I'm gooning right now. Okay. Oh, I didn't think you had it. I didn't know you had a PC. Dang, I didn't know that. I thought you said you had console before. My bad. Bro. I want to find something to react to, but I don't want it to be copyright. You know what I mean? So it's like hard. So it's like hard. Bro. Do cave diving again. Do cave diving. That doesn't sound bad. Cave diving tragedies, scuba tragedies. Bro, you're gonna be on a watch list for that. No, I'm playing. Scuba, Scuba diving tragedies. We'll watch that. We'll watch a little bit of that. That don't sound too bad. Can we, see thumbnails, please? Exploded. I'm Scuba U, excuse me. Worst cave diving deaths ever. That don't sound too bad. Maybe we could, I'm down for that. I'm down, let's do it. I'm down, let's do it.
The sinkhole
Worst cave diving deaths ever.
tragedy. On
Before this starts, I would never do this. I would never do this ever. 'Cause I don't see the point. I don't see the point in, scuba diving, cave diving for no reward unless you're doing it for like money. I don't see the reward in it. Okay. Get that out of the way.
April 28th, 2000, a 22-year-old Russian diving instructor named
Okay.
Yuri Lipsky arrived at the Blue Hole.
Yo, I said this in my past video. This one is bad, dude. There is a video out there of this guy. There's a video out there of this guy dying. It's so bad. I said in my past video, if you want to see one of the most tragic, most sad, scuba diving deaths ever, look up Yuri Lipsky.
In Dahab, Egypt. He took a camera along to
That's
document
awful.
his
It's
achievement.
awful.
He planned to break his personal depth record as he decided to attempt a bounce dive. A bounce dive is when a diver drops to a maximum depth and returns immediately to the surface. This approach cuts down time at depth and limits decompression needs, but it tempts less qualified divers to go deeper than they should. The Blue Hole sits on Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. This
Bro,
underwater sinkhole
It's
plunges more than
it's bad when all the other water around it is like light blue, like sky blue, and this is just black. It's just black. Who looks at this and is like, I'm gonna go in there and go as deep as possible? I don't know. I just don't see it.
The Blue Hole sits on Egypt's
so
Sinai
bad.
Peninsula. This underwater sinkhole plunges more than 328 feet down. So many divers have died there that the people in the area call it the Divers' Cemetery. At 180 feet down, there is an underwater tunnel called the Arch that connects the hole to the open ocean. Most fatalities occur when divers attempt to swim through this tunnel. But Yuri's death happened somewhere else entirely. Tarek Omar, another diver who was more experienced with technical diving, had tried to talk Yuri out of the dive.
Yo,
Yuri
if someone,
refused to listen. He
see,
was
that is exactly when you should quit, dude. If someone of your skill level or above is telling you don't do this because, people have died here. People have died here. I don't know if that is convincing enough to tell you not to go do something, but listen. Should have listened to him.
confident in his abilities because he was an instructor. He thought he knew what he was doing. At 5 p.m., Yuri prepared his camera at the surface, adding a red filter and making sure everything was set up. The date and timestamp showed on the recording. The sun was still shining through the water.
It's so
After a
bad.
while, Yuri began his descent with a single air tank. He
Oh,
had
so
overworn
bad.
himself with heavy gear. In the first 2 minutes, everything looked normal. Nothing special was happening. After 4.5 minutes into the video, his light began fading. By the 5-minute mark, darkness had surrounded him completely.
See,
At 5 minutes and 37 seconds, Yuri held his dive computer at the camera. The display read a depth of 266 feet. A rocky, sandy bottom appeared below him on screen, but Yuri was still sinking. It looked more like a slope than a flat surface. Moments later, he checked his computer again. The screen showed he was around 301 feet of depth down. Yuri tried to inflate his buoyancy compensator. The audio captured the effort
it's
clearly,
so bad.
but it did not work. His movements became frantic as he struggled with the camera. Finally, he released it onto the bottom, hoping to free both hands and restore buoyancy. The camera remained motionless on the sand. His breathing grew louder, and the diver computer's alarm continued beeping, but there was no escape. At 301 feet, Yuri consumed air 11 times faster than he would have at the surface. His single cylinder was nearly empty. The excessive weight made it impossible to ascend. Even if he had wanted to ditch his weights, nitrogen narcosis at this depth would have clouded his judgment completely. His ability to make rational decisions was gone. The footage jumps ahead for about a minute. The camera was still on the bottom. Yuri's breath can still be heard, and the beeping continues. But Yuri Lipsky had already died face down at the bottom of the sea.
It's the worst part. Like, you don't, like, the worst part for me is that you don't see him, like what he's doing. All you, like, you can't make out, like, what you're seeing. All you can hear is irrational breathing, and you just hear him struggle. That was the worst for me. That is the worst. That was the worst part for me. It was so bad. It was so bad, dude. Oh my god. And I didn't change my thing to just chatting. I'm such an idiot. I didn't change my Twitch. Reacting. Dude, it's just so bad. The actual video is just like, the actual video, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but like, you could hear it.
A week later, Tarek Omar descended to recover his body along with the camera. Surprisingly, the camera was intact. The recording preserved 7 minutes of Yuri's life, showing his worst nightmare as he sank to his death. Plura Cave Disaster. On February 6, 2014, 5 Finnish cave divers traveled to a small secluded valley in northern Norway.
Finish. Shout out Finland.
Into the Plura cave system. The caves in Nordland are spectacular underground natural phenomena created by the massive formation of limestone in the mountains. The Plura cave is 2.2 miles long, but only half of it has been explored. Cave divers from all over Europe travel to this remote location for the underwater adventure. The group of friends includes Patrick Grunkvist, Jari Huotarinen, Kai Kenkanen, Jari Usimeki, and Vesa Rantanen. They plan to start at a deep pool, travel underground through water-filled tunnels, and emerge in a dry cave called Steinugelflaget, which is about 1.2 miles higher up. The lowest point of the dive section measured about 433 feet below the surface level. The divers plan to go in 2 teams. Patrick and Jari Huotarinen would dive first, and after 2 hours, the second team would follow the same route. The operation began at a pool near the Jordbro farm in Plura.
Oh my god, is it?
Thick, almost half a meter.
Oh my god, dude. Diving when there's thick ice that you can't break through, I would never do that neither. Plus, not only because the water is so insanely cold, but what if you get stuck under the ice, dude? What if you get stuck under the ice? That is just, oh my god. That is like my worst fear, getting stuck under ice. That's why I never do it.
To cut an opening, but the challenges were
Why? Why would you do that?
Extreme. The water temperature was below freezing at -3 degrees Celsius. Each diver carried equipment topside, weighing approximately 132 pounds. They used closed-circuit rebreathers carried on their backs, plus additional spare cylinders.
That's
Patrick
so bad.
and Jari Huotarinen entered the water and began their descent. They had
I
been in this
would
cave
be
before. In fact, Patrick
freezing.
and Kai had been the first divers to find the passage through to Steinugelflaget back in autumn 2013. Roughly 1 hour into
Man,
the
another
dive,
thumbnail. Cool,
they
cool,
reached
cool, cool,
a
cool.
maximum depth of about 433 feet below the surface. On their way back up, they had to set aside 2 hours for decompression, stopping at regular intervals. Skipping decompression can cause decompression sickness, which is fatal. During ascent, Patrick realized that something was wrong. Jari had gotten stuck in a narrow passage. He was trapped in the most constricted part of the route between the deep section and Steinugelflaget. It is one of the worst things that can happen to a cave diver. At great depths, stress
Getting
increases
stuck,
rapidly. The
like,
body-
it's not only getting stuck, but now you're stuck on a timer. You're not only stuck like a cave diver, you are stuck underwater, and now you are on a breathing time limit. So it's not like, oh, send people down there. You're stuck there for like 8 hours. Oh, you're stuck there for 2 days even when if it's that bad. No, you're stuck down there. And if you don't get out in like 20 minutes, you're going to die. Oh, that is horrible.
It produces more carbon
That's
dioxide
horrible.
under stress. Carbon dioxide is the most insidious danger a diver faces. It is more dangerous than running out of air. It kills. At that moment, Patrick checked his dive computer. It had shown roughly 120 minutes of required decompression time. Suddenly, it jumped to 400 minutes. His breathing was rapid. His heart rate was high. Regardless of decompression requirements, Patrick could not stay in the water any longer. He had already been submerged for 7 hours. His body was shutting down. On his way up, Patrick started thinking about the second team. They were 2 hours behind him. He had already swum past Jari Huotarinen's dead body, blocking the passage, but he had no way to warn the others. Patrick made it to the surface around 9 p.m. Exhausted, disoriented, and freezing, he pulled himself out of the icy water and
That's
reached
just
the bottom
sad.
cave alone. He waited
That's
in
so
the
sad.
darkness, hoping to see light beams or bubbles from his friends below. Hours passed, but no one came. Eventually, he walked down the snowy valley by himself, realizing something had gone
Oh my
terribly wrong.
god.
The last diver to surface was Kai. Before then, Jari Yu had seen his dead friend, Jari Huotarinen, stuck in the narrow passage. Jari Yu panicked at the sight and exhibited signs of distress diver. He tried switching between his equipment to find stability. Kai made an attempt to calm his friend down. He tried to help, but could not save him. And in a few
Yeah,
moments,
that's just sad.
Jari Yu died. Then Kai found Vesa struggling with the dead Jari Huotarinen's body that was blocking the passage. He was already breathing heavily. At that point, Kai was faced with an unfortunate decision. He's to either save his friend or save himself. But seeing that Vesa was unlikely to survive and he was already running out of bailout gas, Kai forced himself to turn around.
That is a tough decision. That is such a tough decision. Bro. Oh my
On his
god.
way out, he thought all his friends were dead in the dark depths behind him. Around 1:30 a.m., he finally surfaced through the opening in the ice. He had survived a nightmare dive that lasted 12 hours. Fortunately for Vesa, he made
12 hours? Dude. 12 hours? That is horrendous. Dude, that is worse than like that is worse than working a 12-hour shift at work. And all my people with jobs out there, I know none of them are watching this stream, but all my people with jobs out there, just fine, know that a 12-hour shift is bad. Shift is so bad. So insanely bad. Probably like doctors, bro, like nurses. So, like, dude, I hear they have a 12-hour shift, and at the end of it, they like, oh my god, they record at the start of their 12-hour shift and at the end of their 12-hour shift, and they look like raggedy. They look like they need like, oh my god, the best sleep of their life. Oh, 12 hours.
But Jari Huotarinen and Jari Usameki were dead. Eagle's Nest incident. On Saturday, October 15th, 2016, 3 experienced cave divers arrived at Eagle's Nest in west central Florida. The site is a remote sinkhole in Chassahowitzka Wildlife Management Area,
Okay.
surrounded by pine trees. From the shore, it looks like an ordinary pond. Beneath the surface, it is shaped like a sink with a long, rocky drain. The passages descend into underwater caves.
Am I like a sink? That is not shaped like a sink, y'all. I don't know which sink you're looking at, but it is not
reaching
shaped like a
300 feet in
sink.
depth.
That
Chris
is not a
Wilson and
sink.
Patrick Peacock were highly trained technical divers. Both men were certified in full cave diving, Trimix breathing gas, closed circuit rebreathers, and motorized underwater scooters. They had years of ocean and cave diving experience. Their friend Justin Blakely remained in the shallow section to explore the area while Chris and Patrick went deeper. The day before, on October 14th, Chris and Patrick had prepared the cave. They staged decompression gases and bailout bottles along their planned route in case of equipment failure. For divers using closed-circuit rebreathers,
That's smart. That's
the
smart.
normal procedure is to stay on the rebreather for the entire dive, including decompression. The staged open-circuit gases are backups in case the rebreather fails. Each diver was equipped with a closed-circuit rebreather. 2 side-mounted 95 cubic foot cylinders,
Don't know what any of that
1
means.
cubic foot safety bottle, and a scooter. They also towed a third scooter as backup. Around 2 p.m., Chris and Patrick entered the water and began their descent. The plan was for them to check in with Justin at 3 p.m. during their decompression stops. That way, he would know they were okay, but they never showed up at the checkpoint. Justin returned to the meeting point every 30 minutes, but there was no sign of his friends. By 6 p.m., he had notified the police. Search teams entered the cave that night. The first team checked the upstream passage based on what the support diver thought was their plan. They searched thoroughly, but found nothing. They returned and searched downstream, including an area called the Lockwood Tunnel. Still nothing. The first team surfaced around
What?
3:30 a.m. The second search team entered at 3:45 a.m. to continue the downstream search. They immediately found both bodies on the exit side of an area called the Pit. The scene was documented for 45 minutes. It was treated as a potential crime scene until law enforcement said otherwise.
Crime
On Monday,
scene.
October 17th, a gear recovery squad searched for equipment left in the cave. They found 2 scooters, Patrick's rebreather, and a 95 cubic foot emergency cylinder at the end of the guideline outside a restriction leading into an area called Revelation Space. The rebreather's loop was closed, and the unit appeared fully operational. All gear was removed and turned over
Weird.
to law enforcement. What actually occurred remains unknown. They did everything right. They had proper training. They had quality equipment. They set up the cave the day before. They had all the correct emergency and safety gases. They had surface support. But as Joe Satelli described the incident, sometimes bad things happen to good people for no apparent reason. Chris
That's
Rittenberg
sad.
and Patrick Peacock died
Damn.
at 260 feet.
You're
Since
getting dessert, bro.
1981,
Go get your dessert. Dessert sounds yummy right now. I didn't even eat dinner yet.
At least 10 people
gotta
have
eat
lost
dinner.
their lives at the Eagle's Nest. The Bali diving tragedy. On February 14th, 2014, 7 Japanese women set out for a diving trip near Nusa Lembongan, a small island just east of Bali, Indonesia. 2 of them were diving instructors. The other 5 were tourists on holiday. All 7 were experienced divers with at least 50 successful log dives each. They were not
Okay,
beginners.
sick. Sick.
Nusa Lembongan
Sick.
is
So
known
they're like gold. So they're like gold ranked. So they're like golds, like almost plats. Is that what I'm hearing? Like high gold?
for its stunning underwater beauty. Its colorful coral reefs, diverse marine life, and crystal clear water draw divers from around the world. But the area is also known for something else: strong, unpredictable ocean currents and a sudden change in water density.
Nope.
Around
Nope.
1 p.m., the women began their third dive of the day. The
Nope.
weather looked good when they entered the water. Their boat captain, Agustinus Brata Kusuma, followed them on the surface for about 20 minutes. Then suddenly, a storm hit. The water became cloudy and
Damn.
choppy. Large waves formed quickly. Then, the captain moved his boat several distances away to where the divers were expected to surface, but they never appeared. Kusuma searched the area for about an hour before he departed to buy fuel. When he returned, the divers were gone. At 3 p.m., he finally called the police. The 7 women had been swept away by powerful currents during the storm. Huge waves pushed them miles from their starting point. They struggled to remain together in the open ocean, battered by wind, rain, and swells. But they had no boat. No rescue was coming. They were alone. On the first day, Friday, there was no rain. They had no fresh water to drink. The sun burned their exposed skin.
Rain isn't even fresh water. Yo, fun fact. Rain isn't even fresh water. You can't just drink rain and not get sick. Rain will make you very sick if you drink it. Still has to be purified.
Hydration sets in quickly in the tropical heat. Salt water surrounded them, but drinking it would kill them faster. On the second day, heavy rain came. They opened their mouths.
It's
and
better than salt water, but it's definitely not like pure water.
rainwater, which kept them alive. By the third day, Sunday, they were barely holding on. Their bodies were shutting down from exhaustion, sun exposure, and
That's awful.
dehydration. On Monday morning, February 17th, local fishermen spotted 4 of the women clinging desperately to a coral reef near Nusa Penida Island.
Let's go, W Fisherman.
12 miles from where they had started their dive. A rescue boat was dispatched. The 5th woman, instructor Saori Furukawa, was found floating nearby, and she was picked up by a helicopter.
Ah,
All 5 women were rushed to hospitals. They suffered from severe sunburn, dangerous dehydration, and deep abrasions from the coral, but none were in serious condition.
nice.
All odds, they had survived 3 days in the open ocean by drinking rainwater and clinging to
Wow.
whatever they could find. On
Open
Tuesday,
ocean.
February 18th,
That's
the
terrifying.
body of Ritsuko Miyato was found floating near Serangan Beach
Aw.
in South Bali. The 59-year-old woman was almost unrecognizable. She had been in the water for days. Some of her hair was gone. She was still wearing her wetsuit and flippers. The search team continued for the 7th diver, Shoko Takahashi, 29. She was a diving instructor who had moved to Bali and married a local man. She ran the dive operator Yellow Scuba with her husband. What was supposed to be a fun day out with clients and friends became a worst nightmare. Days passed, then weeks, and exactly 1 month later, on March 17, 2014, Shoko's body was found washed ashore on Sempu Island in East Java. The island is about 250 miles from where she
Dang,
disappeared.
that's terrifying. Imagine you're on the beach one day and you see a body wash up on shore. That's got to be like top 5 most terrifying experiences. No, compared to this, it's like nothing. But like, imagine seeing a body wash up on shore. That's scary, bro.
Ocean currents had carried her body across
That's
vast
scary.
stretches of sea for an entire month.
Nutter butter would
The
be
boat captain,
amazing right now. True.
Agustinus Brada Kusuma, was arrested and charged with negligence causing death and injury.
Negligence? No way.
Agustinus Brada Kusuma was arrested and charged with negligence causing death and injury. Prosecutors argued that he
Nah.
abandoned his responsibility.
Nah,
According
bro.
to the rule, a dive boat captain is supposed to stay with divers, especially during bad weather. Instead, he left 7 women alone in the open ocean during a storm so he could buy fuel. 2 women died.
Okay, yeah, never mind. That is negligence. Okay, my bad.
Clinging
Yeah,
to
my bad.
rocks and coral while drinking rainwater for 3 days in the ocean. At a press conference after their rescue, the 5 survivors bowed and apologized for causing trouble and requiring rescue efforts. They thanked everyone who had
No way. Yo, they're the ones apologizing for being swept out into the open ocean and almost getting killed, and some of them did get killed. They're apologizing for causing this trouble. That's insane.
for them. The captain faced criminal charges that could result in years in prison.
Damn.
If you
Damn, yo, is he still in prison right now? Would he be out? Would he be out right now? I don't think I think he might actually, because that happened in 2014. Yo. Next video, dude. I honestly, next video. I don't feel like playing Minecraft right now, for real.
The pig
Recording
that lived.
another one. The pig that lived. The most embarrassing ways people have died. Feel like reacting to that. Here we go.
On July 4th, 1991, 3 friends in Eaton, Ohio had been drinking all day to celebrate the holiday. At some point, they got
Happens,
hungry for
yeah.
fresh pork chops, so they drove to a nearby farm and stole a pig. They loaded the hog
That's like psycho. That's like psychopath behavior. You went to a farm and stole dude, go to the grocery store and get some pork chops, dude. You don't need it that fresh, dude. You don't need it. Oh my god. That's got to be like awful. Like hold on one second.
into the back of their pickup truck and took off. No rope, no cage,
They're drunk, by the way.
nothing to hold it down. The pig was not happy about this. As they sped along at 90 miles per hour, the pig started going crazy, kicking and thrashing around in the truck bed. None of the 3 men were wearing seatbelts. When the pig got ejected from the truck, the driver swerved to avoid it and lost control. The truck went off the road, and all 3 men were thrown from the vehicle. All 3 died. The pig survived. It walked away from the crash
GG's pig. GG's.
without a scratch.
He got a
The farmer
3K.
got his pig back, but the 3 men never got their pork chops. The elephant.
That's
that came.
insane. How do they know that happened? Like, how do they know that's what happened? Like, that's just what they, like, that's just what they, like, came up with. Like, pig and some guy, they just assume they were drunk. Like, if there was no living, like, witness for that, then I don't know how they figure out that was the
In
real thing
June
that happened.
2022, a woman named Maya Murmu was going about her day in eastern India. She lived in an area where humans and elephants often crossed paths. And that
Nice.
day, An elephant attacked her and trampled her to death.
Never mind, not nice. I was so wrong. Dude, I would love to see an elephant, like, up close. Bro, what am I talking about? They're at the zoo. What am I talking about? Actually, no, I don't think I've ever seen an elephant at the zoo. Ain't that crazy, bro? I've never seen an elephant. It was in 2022.
Tragic, but in regions where elephants roam free, these things happen. Her family prepared her funeral and placed her body on the pyre. Mourners gathered to say goodbye, and they thought it was over. It wasn't. The same elephant that had killed her showed up at the funeral. It walked straight toward the pyre, grabbed Maya's body with its trunk, and pulled her off. Then it stamped on her corpse over and over. When it was done, it tossed her body aside. The mourners ran and the elephant left. Nobody knows why it came back. Maybe it remembered her, or maybe it held a grudge. Either way, killing her once wasn't enough. The lawyer who proved
That is not embarrassing. You got that was not an embarrassing one. That was like an elephant killed you. That's it. And then came back and stomped on your body. That's not embarrassing.
too much. In 1871, a lawyer named Clement Vallandigham was defending a murder case in Ohio. His client was accused of shooting a man to death, but Clement had a theory.
That last one was in 2022, bro. 2022. That you should be if stuff like that happens often, you shouldn't be walking with elephants in the same area.
The victim had actually shot himself by accident while drawing his own gun. It wasn't murder, just a clumsy mistake. He decided to prove it to the jury right there in the courtroom. Clement grabbed a pistol to demonstrate exactly how the victim could have accidentally shot himself.
And he shoots himself and dies. Bro, that's kind of embarrassing.
While pulling out his weapon, he would show them step by step. There was one problem. The gun was loaded. Clement pulled the trigger.
He pulls the goddamn trigger. Hey, he proved it, right? Hey, he proved it.
During his demonstration and shot himself right in the abdomen, the same way the victim had died. He had proven his point a little too well.
Hey, he proved it, though. Hey, the guy's not going to get locked up for murder. What? That's a lawyer. That is a lawyer that is way too good at his job. He died doing his job.
Died about 12 hours later, but his demonstration worked, and the jury was convinced.
GG's.
Found not guilty.
That lawyer
Crocodile on the plane.
died
On August 25th,
doing good job.
2010, a small plane was flying over the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
He
with
did, low-key.
21 people on board. One of them had a secret. He had snuck a crocodile onto the plane in a duffel bag. Why? No one knows. They were coming into land when the crocodile escaped from the bag. It ran through the cabin, and people saw it and freaked out. The flight attendant rushed toward the cockpit, and all the passengers followed. All the weight on the plane shifted forward, and the pilots lost control. The plane crashed into a house just short of the runway. 20 people died. The pilots, the flight attendant, and 17 passengers. All because one man wanted to smuggle a crocodile.
Bro, what an idiot. How do you get a crocodile? What year was this in?
The crocodile on the plane. On August 25th, 2010.
In 2010, how are you getting past TSA? How are you getting past TSA and getting a crocodile on board? That's dumb.
Passengers. All because one man wanted to smuggle a crocodile.
That's so
There was
dumb.
one survivor who told police what happened. No one would have believed him otherwise. The crocodile also survived the crash without a scratch. It
Yo,
crawled
no shot. How did he survive the crash?
out of the wreckage, and someone killed it with a machete.
Why? It wasn't the crocodile's fault, bro. It was the guy's fault for smuggling it on there. Everyone just got scared of it and rushed to the front and killed everyone. It was the guy's fault who smuggled it on there.
On January 30th, 2011, a 35-year-old man named Jose Luis Ochoa was at an illegal cockfight in Tulare County, California. Cockfighting is when people strap knives to roosters and make them fight each other, and it's illegal in all 50 states.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Like, strapping knives. That's like 2011, people are still doing chicken fights, dude. Like, that's the same thing as if, like, humans took their children strap knives to them and say, no, that's definitely not the same. Never mind.
Ochoa was
I'm
no
done.
stranger to the scene. The year before, he had paid $370 in fines after pleading no contest to owning or training an animal for fighting. During one of the fights, a rooster broke loose and started flapping around in a panic. It slashed Ochoa in the right calf. The
Ooh.
blade cut a major artery.
Oh my
Ochoa
god.
was bleeding badly and needed to get to a hospital. But then police showed up to break up the cockfight, and Ochoa fled the scene along with everyone else. By the time he finally made it to a hospital, it was too late. He died about
I would have just
2 hours later. Ochoa had trained roosters to kill. In the end, one killed him. The killer who couldn't swim. In 2017, a man and his girlfriend were having a
2017.
nasty argument by the Havel River in Germany. Things got physical.
What is that, bro? That looks confusing to me.
In the end, one killed him. The killer who couldn't swim. In 2017, a man and his girlfriend were having a nasty argument by the Havel River in
That's like water going through up here and really? That's so sick. Yo, for anyone who lives in Germany, bro, this is sick. This is a sick piece of architecture, man. W.
Germany. Things got physical. He grabbed her and shoved her into the freezing water,
Oh.
expecting her to sink. The
GG's.
river was 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and his plan was simple. She would drown. There was one problem. She was an expert swimmer. She started making her way back to shore.
GG's.
His plan was falling apart, so he jumped in after her to finish the job. There was another problem. He couldn't swim. She made it to land and was rescued, but he didn't make it anywhere. Police pulled him from the river and rushed him to the hospital,
So
where he
dumb.
slipped into a coma. They charged him with attempted murder while he lay unconscious in his hospital bed. He never woke up. He died on February 14th, Valentine's
Good, because if he did, dude, he would have been like 25 to life, baby.
Day. The Atomic Wedgie. On the night of December 21st, 2013, in Oklahoma, a stepson named Bradley Davis, a Marine veteran, got into a fight with his stepfather, Denver St. Clair. The argument got heated. Neighbors heard them shouting. Then Denver said something about Bradley's mom. Bradley snapped. He grabbed his stepfather's underwear and pulled hard. He didn't stop, and he kept pulling until the waistband went all the way over Denver's head. You've
my
seen this in
God.
cartoons. A kid pulls another kid's underwear up their back as a joke. Everyone laughs, and no one gets hurt. This was not a cartoon. The underwear wrapped around Denver's neck and cut off his air. He couldn't breathe. Denver St. Clair died from a wedgie. The police came and saw the marks on his neck. They ruled it death by asphyxiation, and Bradley was arrested and charged with manslaughter. He got 30 years in prison for a wedgie.
That's fucked up. Bro, I hate stepdads for real. They're always like, I don't have one. I don't have a stepdad, but like, I just hate stepdads because I always hear stories about them being like, you know, acting like it's their house or like you're their kid or like, you know, you're like your mom is there. Like, nah, I hate that shit, dude. I hate stepfathers. I always hear stories about them, but like I've never had one, so I've never had to experience it happily. Happily never had to experience that.
The Garbage Chute Water Slide. On July 14th, 2000, a group of friends came back to a Calgary apartment after a night of drinking. It was almost 3 a.m., and someone came up with a challenge. The building had a garbage chute that went straight down 12 stories. One of the guys joked that it would make a great water slide. Everyone laughed. Then a 25-year-old named Sheldon said he'd actually do it. He climbed into the chute and went down headfirst, beating the elevator to the bottom. But the ride didn't end in a pile of trash. It ended in the trash compactor, which turned on as soon as he landed. His friends rushed down and tried CPR until
Oh my
It was
god.
too late. It was the worst water slide ever. The Hurricane Party.
Dude, first off, why would you dive head first? That's just stupid. Down a trash chute, which you don't even know if the garbage can is full, so he would have just snapped his neck anyway if it was empty.
In 1969,
So
Hurricane
dumb.
Camille was heading straight for the Mississippi coast. The government told everyone to leave.
Yo,
and if you
1969, that's when my dad was born. Shout out. Shout out, Pops. Shout out.
couldn't leave, find somewhere safe. A group of friends had a different idea. They decided to throw a party. They wanted to watch the hurricane up close, so they picked a second-floor apartment right on the beach. The view was perfect. The location was not. Someone said the concrete foundation would keep them safe. They invited everyone they knew, and more people showed up. They had drinks, they had food, and they watched the storm roll in. Then the wave came. It was 24 feet tall and hit the
Yo, 24 feet? Holy shit.
building head on. The walls ripped open and the whole place fell apart. and everyone inside got swept out to sea. Hurricane Camille killed 143 people that night. 20 of them were at that one party. The Chimney Burglar. On November 27,
Oh
2015,
my God.
19-year-old Cody Caldwell decided to rob a house in Huron, California. The owner was away and the lights were off, so it looked like an easy target. But Cody didn't break a window or pick the lock.
Was if that tsunami was 8 big Kevs? No way. Nah. 18. It was 24 feet. 24 feet. That's 4 of me. Me standing, like, me on top of me 4 times, that's as big as the wave.
He thought he'd be clever. He climbed onto the roof and went down the chimney like Santa Claus. He got stuck halfway. Cody couldn't go up and he couldn't go down. He was trapped inside the chimney all night. The next morning, the homeowner came back. It was late November and it was cold, so he did what anyone would do. He lit a fire. Then he heard screaming coming from inside the chimney. He put the fire out as fast as he could and called the police. They came and pulled Cody out, still alive but badly hurt from the smoke and the heat. Cody died shortly after from asphyxiation. The Grand Canyon.
Damn.
In 1992, a 38-year-old man named Greg Austin Gingrich was vacationing at the Grand Canyon in Arizona with his teenaged daughter. They were standing near the edge of a cliff, taking in the view. Greg decided to play a joke on his daughter. He started pretending to lose his balance, waving his arms around like he was about to fall. He wanted to scare her. His daughter was not impressed. She'd seen this joke before. She rolled her eyes and walked on ahead.
Then he
Greg
actually lost it.
his balance. He fell 400 feet into the canyon. His daughter wasn't even watching anymore, all for a joke that didn't land. The hot sauce. On February 27th, 2012,
That's awful.
Man.
And then how does the daughter get home? Like, what happened to the daughter after that? That's so sad. Just because he wanted to play a joke on his daughter. Damn. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Named Gary Banning was hanging out at a friend's apartment in Havelock, North Carolina. His friend was a mechanic who kept a jar of gasoline by the kitchen sink to remove
Who keeps
from
it?
his hands. Gary.
You know what? Smart. You know what? Smart.
Saw a salsa jar sitting by the sink. It was full of golden liquid, and he thought it might be alcohol.
Bro drinks it. Oh my God. First off, why would you drink alcohol that's in a jar other than it being like moonshine? Like, if you're in your buddy's home and there's just and there's like just a jar sitting there of unknown liquid by the sink, I'm not drinking it. 1, it's probably his. 2, I don't know what liquid it is. That just sounds so dumb.
He grabbed it and took a big gulp. It wasn't alcohol. It was gasoline. Gary spat it out. His mouth was burning and the gas was all over his clothes. He needed to calm down, so he went outside to smoke a cigarette.
No, bro, are you I was gonna say bro went and took a shower. Because like drinking gas, like, probably would have made him very sick, but if he went to the like doctors or the hospital, it would have been fine. But like, no, bro goes out and smokes a cigarette. My man should have went and took a shower. Bro got gasoline on him. How do you not smell it too? Like, you open that thing, you smell it, it's gas. Like, smells really good. It's gas. I love the smell of gasoline, by the way. Same. But bro goes out and smokes a cigarette and dies. That is awful.
Flames instantly. Firefighters found him badly burned, sitting on a charred carpet. He died the next morning at a hospital burn center. The investigator called it just a freak incident. It wasn't. The RC plane.
It was a freak incident. What are you talking about? It was a freak accident. He just accidentally killed himself, dude.
The
It's
RC
sad,
plane.
but
Roger Wallace was 60 years old and used to race drag cars in Arizona. Then he decided drag racing was too dangerous and he needed a safer hobby. So he joined a radio-controlled airplane club. On May 18th, 2002,
that's sad because
Roger
it
was
is
out
more
flying
safe.
his RC plane with his club near Tucson. It was a nice morning, and the plane weighed about 6 pounds with a
And then bro runs it into himself. Let me take a wild
5-foot
guess.
wingspan. Then the sun got in his eyes. Roger lost
What if it? Don't
sight
tell
of
me
the
it decapitated him.
plane and couldn't see
Oh my
the wings,
God! Don't
but the
decapitate
plane
him.
was still flying, and he was still holding the controller. He flew it directly into himself. The plane hit him hard. He never woke up, and he died shortly after. The club president called it the freakiest of freak accidents. He got killed by a toy plane. The dumpster nap. One night in July
That's awful.
2009, A 35-year-old
Dude, you got that. Yeah, that's got to be an embarrassing death, dude. You think the club still went on after that, or like, did they just end it?
teacher named Scott Williams went out drinking with his flatmate in Brighton, England. They hopped between pubs until his flatmate got kicked out of a bar for
How does a toy plane kill you though? No, we're like going at that. How does a toy plane kill you? Like, I mean, it was 6 pounds. How old was he? Wasn't he pretty old that they said? It must have hit him in like the neck, dude. Like, it must have hit him in the neck. Because if it hits you in the chest, I feel like that's not gonna hurt that bad, or that's gonna hurt, but like it's not gonna kill you. Hit you in the stomach, probably won't kill you. Like, hit you anywhere in the body, unless it slices you, I don't think it's gonna kill you. But the plane must have hit him in the face or like the neck and like did some serious damage. Oh my god.
went out
Oh my
drinking with his
God.
flatmate in Brighton, England. They hopped between pubs until his flatmate got kicked out of a bar for falling asleep. After that, the two got separated. It was raining hard, and Scott needed somewhere to shelter. He found a large wheelie bin, climbed inside, and fell asleep. The next morning, the garbage truck came. The driver
Oh my god, I just smacked my mic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jesus, bro. My bad, dude. You good? We good.
didn't check inside. He lifted the bin and dumped it into the
Who
back
sleeps
of the
in
truck,
a
and the compactor
dumpster
turned on.
knowing
Happened
that
before in Brighton. Twice,
knowing
homeless
trash
men had been
trucks.
scooped up the same way, but workers heard them screaming and stopped the compactor in time. No one heard Scott. 2 days later, workers at a waste transfer site found Scott's body among the rubbish. His flatmate fell asleep in a pub and got kicked out. Scott fell asleep in a bin and never woke up. The train roof. On June 11,
That's awful.
2008, two friends from North Canterbury, New Zealand wanted to get to Christchurch, which was 36 miles away. Cole Higginson was 25 and Nicholas Uprichard was 23. They didn't have money for
Hell of a hike.
so they came up with another idea. A freight train was passing through Waipara, and it's
Take a walk, dude.
Cole Higginson was
Take a
New Zealand
walk.
wanted to get to Christchurch, which was 36 miles away. Cole Higginson was 25 and Nicholas Uprichard was 23. They didn't have money for a bus, so they came up with another idea.
Get a
freight train
job.
was passing through Waipara, and it slowed down as it took a corner. The two friends climbed on top of one of the wagons. Free ride, no ticket needed. Pretty clever, right? What they didn't account for was the railway footbridge near Blythe Road. It had less than 20 inches of clearance. The train was traveling at 50 miles per hour. It was nighttime. They never saw it coming. A forklift driver found their bodies on the roof of the wagon when the train arrived in
Oh my
Christchurch.
God.
They died instantly from severe head injuries. A bus ticket would have cost them a few dollars.
I thought they would have chilled on the side. Like here. Like where the railings are. Nah, they chilled on top. Ooh.
Grenade selfie. In 2017, a man named Alexander in Russia wanted to impress his girlfriend. He had a grenade, and for some reason he thought holding it would make a cool photo. So he sat
That's
in his
yeah, that's just impressive. Holding a grenade, bro. If someone sent me a selfie of them holding a grenade, I'd be like, please don't pull that pin. Like, bro.
car, pulled the pin out, held it up, and took some pictures of himself. Then he tried to put the pin back in. It wouldn't go back in. The pin is the safety, and once you pull it out, the grenade is live. Alexander thought it wouldn't explode as long as he didn't throw it. He was wrong. The grenade went off and Alexander died in his car.
Was he
Police found his
holding
phone with
the...
the photos still on it. They ruled it an accident. He just didn't know how grenades work. The manhole. On
So dumb.
February 2nd, 2008, a biology teacher named Lydia Tsakova
Bro,
was
a nade. Bro, yo. Everyone who's watching this has played a video game in their life. I don't care who you are. You've played a video game in your life. Whether it be Call of Duty, whether it be Counter-Strike, whether it be Battlefield, whether it be one of those, you know how a grenade works. You hold that side, or even some people watching this might be in the army. Thank you for your service. Appreciate you. But you know that clip on the side, you hold it down, it's not going to explode. You pull that pin, it's not going to explode. That's what releases it and makes it explode and releases the, you know what I'm talking about. As long as you don't let go of that, it doesn't explode. But bro probably had it like this. Probably had it by the bottom like this, bro. Just like chilling, just like pull the pin. Oh, selfie. Oh, selfie. Oh my God.
Driving through Sofia, Bulgaria, with her husband and a friend. She had been doing chemistry experiments at home and had leftover chemicals she needed to get rid of, including bottles of diethyl ether and methanol. Both are highly flammable. The car stopped near a school in the Hadzi Dimitar district. All three got out, walked over to a drainage shaft, and started pouring the chemicals down the hole.
Why? Why would you do that? That's dumb. That is so dumb. Just random chemicals in the sewer?
Was an enclosed space. The fumes built up fast. Something sparked and the whole thing went up. The
Yep.
explosion was so powerful, it launched the manhole cover into the air. It hit Lydia on the way up and took her head off. She
Yep.
died instantly. Her
Yeah.
husband and friend survived, but were rushed to the hospital with severe burns.
Trauma.
Her friend fell into a coma. She was a biology teacher. She should have known better. The tiger
She was a biology teacher and she didn't know if you pour random chemicals into a manhole, then something might go wrong. It would have been better. It would have even been better to just pour it on some grass in the middle of nowhere than to pour it in a manhole, in a sewage system. Hell, I mean, it's still not good. Or like, I don't know, if you're a biology teacher, I mean, I don't know, maybe you should know where to dispose of these things.
fence. On a Sunday morning in December 2000,
That's just me, though.
a mugger in Bloemfontein, South Africa, robbed a couple at knife point. Security guards nearby saw it happen and gave chase. The mugger needed to get away
Gave
fast.
chase.
There was a fence nearby, so he jumped over it and into the zoo. He ended up in the tiger enclosure. There were two of them.
Oh,
The
no.
tigers mauled him to death.
Yep.
A visitor to the zoo found his body later that day, covered in bite marks. The tigers had been fed the day before, so they weren't hungry enough to eat him. If they hadn't been fed,
Oh, they just wanted to kill him,
there
that's
would
it.
have been nothing left to find. If you'd like to see more stories like this,
That is scary. I might watch one more. That was a good video, though. Jesus. Oh, my God. That is... Some of those were not so embarrassing, but a lot of them were. Ooh. Might watch one more and then call it a stream. Might watch one more and call it a stream. That's how I'm feeling right now. Worst Halloween deaths ever. Banned for traumatizing kids. Banned kids shows. Most disturbing mysteries? No. Deadliest man-eaters to ever exist. Most epic revenge stories. Most disturbing diving videos. Ooh, a little scary. A little scary. I don't know. Worst mistakes human ever made. Hiroshima wasn't really a mistake, though. You can't really put Hiroshima in the thumbnail. Hiroshima wasn't really a mistake, though. It was just a bombing. We'll watch it anyway.
the Chernobyl disaster. On April 26, 1986,
That's a mistake.
engineers at the
Chernobyl is a
Chernobyl
mistake.
nuclear power plant in the Ukrainian SSR, Soviet Union, decided to conduct.
Bro, you know that place will never, like, in our lifetime, I don't care how old you are watching this video, in our lifetime, that Chernobyl will never be, like, inhabitable. For, I forget how long, but I think it's probably, like, something like 1,000 years. It will never be inhabitable for habitable for humans. It will never be habitable in our lifetime. Like, at all. Whoever's watching this video, I don't care. Unless you're watching this video like 1,000 years from now, and this is like a time capsule. If this is a time capsule, do you guys have floating cars? Do you guys have flying cars? Do you guys have, like, wormholes? Do you guys teleport and shit? My bad.
Test that would forever change history. They wanted to see
Let me eat
if
a
the
Pringle.
plant's turbines could
Do you guys have
generate
Pringles?
enough electricity to power the safety systems during an emergency shutdown. They began reducing the reactor's power during the day shift on April 25th, but the test was delayed for hours due to unexpected grid demand and later handed over to the night shift. The night crew was less experienced with this specific procedure, but they proceeded anyway. At 12:28 a.m., the reactor should have been lowered to 700 to 1,000 megawatts thermal, but due to operator error, it dropped to just 30 megawatts thermal. At this dangerously low level, the reactor became unstable, with xenon gas building up and poisoning the nuclear reaction. Rather than stopping the test, they decided to continue. To compensate for the low power, they withdrew most of the control rods that regulate the nuclear reaction. This left the reactor in an extremely dangerous state. As the test was underway, the reactor became increasingly unstable. At
Shut it off.
1:23:40 a.m., the operators pressed the AZ-5 emergency shutdown button, initiating a chain of events that led to the explosion seconds later. However, the reactor's power surged uncontrollably within seconds. The control rod
Bro.
design itself contributed to the disaster, as the initial insertion of the graphite-tipped control rods actually increased reactivity before they could fully insert to shut down the reaction. Two massive explosions destroyed the reactor core, blasting off its upper biological shield and releasing radioactive material into the atmosphere. The explosion was so powerful, it could be seen from miles away. Radioactive debris rained down on the surrounding area. In the official records,
Damn.
just 30 people were counted among the immediate dead. But in the days that followed the explosion,
That's so bad.
radioactive fallout drifted silently across Europe. Nearly 2 days later, radiation alarms went off not in the Soviet Union, but at the Forsmark nuclear power plant in Sweden, revealing to the world that something
Damn,
catastrophic had
Sweden?
Rain carried radioactive particles into fields, forests, and cities thousands of miles away. Milk was
Damn.
stored away, vegetables were destroyed, and parents across Europe were told to keep their children indoors, often without understanding how serious the danger truly was. The threat was invisible, borderless, and impossible to escape. Meanwhile, the city of Pripyat was evacuated in silence. Nearly 50,000 people left their homes believing they would return in a few days. They never did. Their
Nope.
apartments, schools, and amusement parks were
Nope.
frozen in time,
Uh-huh.
becoming permanent monuments to a disaster that erased
Yup.
an entire city overnight.
Yo, look
In
up
the years and
Chernobyl.
decades that
Chernobyl
followed-
now. It just looks like if like a zombie apocalypse broke out. Like as soon as that Chernobyl disaster happened, from then to now, nothing's been like cleaned. Nothing's been like worked on at all. So it just looks like an apocalypse broke out. Bro, who knows? Zombies might be in there.
Hundreds of thousands of liquidators were sent in to contain the aftermath, many at great personal cost. The true number of radiation-related deaths remains disputed to this day, with
Damn.
estimates ranging from several thousand to far higher. Chernobyl reshaped nuclear safety worldwide and exposed the dangers of secrecy and design failure, proving that some technological mistakes do not stay local and that the scars of a single night can last for generations. The Mars Climate Orbiter. On December 11, 1998, NASA launched the Mars Climate Orbiter, a $125 million mission to study
Oh.
Mars's climate and
I have
atmosphere.
that much money.
After a 9-month journey through space, the spacecraft was scheduled to enter Mars's orbit on September 23, 1999. Everything seemed perfect as the orbiter approached the red planet. Mission controllers watched nervously as the spacecraft disappeared behind Mars, as planned, to begin its orbital insertion. They waited for the signal confirming successful orbit, but it never came. The Mars Climate Orbiter was gone forever. The investigation revealed one of the costliest measurement mistakes in history. Lockheed Martin, the spacecraft's contractor, had programmed their navigation software using imperial units, pound-force seconds. NASA's team, however, expected the data in metric units, Newton seconds. For nearly 9 months, navigation errors accumulated due to the unit mismatch by a factor of 4.45. Instead of passing at a safe altitude of about 87 miles, the spacecraft dipped to roughly 35 miles. At that low altitude, Mars's thin atmosphere was still thick enough to destroy the spacecraft. The orbiter either burned up in the atmosphere or crashed into the planet's surface. A simple unit conversion.
Damn,
could destroy the
125 mil
$125
gone.
million spacecraft.
125
contributing to
mil
a total
gone.
program failure costing
Gone.
nearly $328 million.
Damn.
The Mishap Investigation Board concluded it was a failure to recognize and correct an error in the transfer of information between the spacecraft operations team. The gas leak incident. On the night of December 2nd, 1984, the Union Carbide pesticide plant in Bhopal, India, was undergoing routine maintenance work. The plant produced Sevin, a popular pesticide using methyl isocianate, a highly toxic chemical that required extreme safety measures.
Damn.
That night, maintenance work was being conducted on pipes connected to methyl isocianate storage tank E610. Water somehow entered the tank containing 42 tons of methyl isocianate, most likely due to failures in isolation procedures during maintenance. The water mixed with the chemical, creating an unstable reaction. Temperature inside the tank began rising rapidly. Around 10:30 p.m., pressure continued building as safety and containment systems were either not functioning or overwhelmed. The chemical reaction became
Golly.
uncontrollable as temperature and pressure soared. At
Don't scare me.
12:56 a.m. on December 3rd, a massive relief valve burst open, releasing a deadly cloud of methyl isocianate gas into the air.
Yeah,
The toxic
damn.
cloud spread across Bhopal's sleeping residents. People woke up with burning eyes, difficulty breathing, and
Oh my
severe
God.
coughing. Many ran outside, which made their exposure worse. Others collapsed in their beds, never waking up.
That's
Several
horrible.
thousand people died in the first few days following the disaster. More than 500,000 people were exposed to the toxic gas. Long-term death tolls are estimated between 15,000 and 20,000 people. A cascade of safety failures, including the failure to properly isolate the tank, led to one of history's deadliest industrial accidents. The Challenger disaster. On January 28th,
Dude,
1986,
I've seen a
the Space
video of
Shuttle
this.
Challenger lifted
They
off from
showed it in
Kennedy Space
school.
Center, carrying 7 crew members, including teacher Krista McCullough, who was set to become the first civilian to teach from space. The launch had been delayed multiple times due
Damn.
to unusually cold weather, with temperatures around freezing and even colder conditions at the critical joints. Engineers at Morton Thiokol, the company that built the shuttle's solid rocket boosters, were deeply concerned. They had warned NASA that the rubber O-ring seals in the joints might fail in cold temperatures. The O-rings were designed to prevent hot gas from escaping the rocket boosters. In cold weather, the rubber became stiff
It's so
and
bad.
might not seal properly. The night before launch, Thiokol engineers recommended postponing until temperatures warmed up. During a tense teleconference, they presented data showing O-ring problems in previous cold weather launches. But NASA was under enormous pressure. The launch had already been delayed 6 times, and President Reagan was scheduled
Bro.
to mention the mission in his State of the
Yo, no, who cares, bro? It doesn't matter, bro. You're protecting human life, dude. There's no too many postponage. There's never too much postponage to protect human life. There really isn't. I should have been postponed for like however long it needed to be. Who cares, bro? Who cares? It's human
Union
life.
test that evening. NASA managers questioned the engineering data and asked Thiokol to reconsider. After heated discussion, Thiokol management overruled their own engineers and gave NASA the go-ahead. At 11:39 a.m., Challenger launched into a clear, cold morning sky. Just 73 seconds after liftoff, at an altitude of 48,000 feet, cameras captured a flame shooting from the right solid rocket booster. The O-ring seal had failed exactly as engineers predicted. Hot gas escaped
Yep.
and burned through the external fuel tank's side. The external fuel tank ruptured and disintegrated, breaking the
Ooh.
shuttle apart. All 7 crew members died. The Rogers
Yeah.
Commission concluded
That was a
the
big
O-ring failure
explosion.
was foreseeable and could have been prevented. The decision to launch despite engineering warnings became a textbook case of organizational failure and the dangers of ignoring technical expertise under pressure. 9/11 communication failures. Throughout the summer of 2001, multiple U.S. intelligence agencies received warnings about an impending terrorist attack on American soil. These warnings, if
Wow.
properly connected and acted upon, might have helped prevent the September 11th attacks that killed 2,977 people.
Dang.
On August 6, 2001, the CIA delivered a presidential daily brief to George W. Bush titled Bin Laden, Determined to Strike in U.S. The brief mentioned that FBI investigations had found patterns of suspicious activity consistent with preparations for hijackings or other attacks in the United States. However, the brief was general and didn't specify targets or timing. Meanwhile, the FBI had crucial pieces of information they failed to properly investigate. In July 2001, FBI agent Kenneth Williams in Phoenix wrote a memo warning that Middle Eastern men were taking flight lessons at Arizona flight schools. He suggested that Al-Qaeda might be training pilots for terrorist operations. The memo was largely ignored by FBI headquarters. More critically, in late August 2001, CIA officials learned that 2 known al-Qaeda operatives, Khalid al-Mihtar and Nawaf
Excuse me.
al-Hazmi, had entered the United States. The CIA had been tracking them since early 2000, but failed to place them on the FBI's terrorist watch list until very late in the process. When the FBI finally began searching for them, it was
Weird.
too late. They were already in the final stages of preparing for the attacks. The most tragic near miss occurred on August
That's
16,
insane.
2001, when FBI agent
Like you are the United States of America. You are FBI. You are the president. You are this. You are that, and you just brushed it off.
Harry Sammet arrested Zacharias Moussaoui at a Minnesota flight school. Moussaoui was taking lessons on flying large commercial aircraft, but wasn't interested in learning how to take off or land. His instructors found this suspicious and contacted the FBI. Agent Sammet tried desperately to get approval for a warrant to search Moussaoui's computer, believing he was planning something catastrophic. He sent numerous messages to FBI headquarters, but
Oh
his
my God.
requests were repeatedly denied due to bureaucratic hurdles. If approved,
I was gonna
might
end
have
stream
revealed
after
critical
this.
links to terrorist networks with
Actually.
plans for an imminent attack.
Who's gonna
The
end stream after
9/11
this?
Commission concluded that the attack succeeded largely due to failures in information sharing between agencies, bureaucratic obstacles that prevented swift action, and a lack of imagination about how terrorists might use civilian aircraft as weapons. The Banqiao Dam Nightmare. In 1952,
But
Chinese
I was
engineers
streaming for
began
2 hours. I gotta
construction of
edit
the
a video.
Banqiao Dam across the Ru River in
I gotta
Henan
edit a
Province.
video. That's probably gonna take
Project
me
was
like
part
3
of
hours.
Chairman Mao's ambitious plan to rapidly modernize China, but the combination of extreme weather and systematic failures led to catastrophe. The dam was designed to handle approximately
If I stream
500
earlier in the
millimeters of
day, I'll
rainfall
stream
over 3
longer.
days, which was considered adequate for the region's
I gotta
typical
stream
weather
earlier.
patterns. Chinese engineer Chen Xing warned about potential flood risks in the typhoon-prone region, but his concerns were dismissed, and he was labeled a political rightist and removed
If I
from
start
the project.
earlier tomorrow, I'll
Construction
get it to
continued,
3 or
and the
4
dam was
hours.
completed in 1953. On August 5th,
But
1975,
if I don't
typhoon
end
Haiyan
it
made landfall
after this, then I won't
in China.
have time
The
to edit
storm
my
had been
video.
weakened by its path over land, but it stalled over the Banqiao Dam region due to unusual weather patterns. For 3 days, the storm dumped unprecedented amounts of rain on the watershed. In some areas, over 1,000 millimeters fell in 24 hours, far exceeding what the dam was designed to handle. Water levels rose rapidly.
Bruh.
Dam operators tried to release water
6
through
or
the
7
spillways,
hours.
but
Bro!
they couldn't discharge it fast enough. They attempted to contact
You're
higher
banned.
authorities for permission to open the floodgates wider, but communication lines had been knocked out by the storm. At 1 a.m. on August 8, 1975, the Banqiao Dam collapsed catastrophically. A massive wall of water several meters high
my
and
God.
approximately 6 miles wide roared down the river valley. The flood destroyed entire villages in minutes. The collapse triggered a cascade failure of more than 60 other dams downstream. The official death toll was 26,000 people, but some estimates suggest it reached 240,000. The extreme rainfall event, combined with communication failures and insufficient spillway capacity during the emergency, caused one of history's deadliest dam failures. The Hiroshima bomb. On August 6, 1945, at 8:15 a.m., the Enola Gay dropped Little Boy, the first atomic bomb ever used in warfare, on Hiroshima, Japan. The decision to use this weapon, and specifically to target a populated city, became one of the most controversial choices in human history. President Harry Truman faced an agonizing decision. Some military estimates suggested that a conventional invasion of Japan could cost hundreds of thousands of American lives, with potentially millions more on both sides. The atomic bomb seemed like a way to end the war quickly and save lives on both sides. The Target Committee, composed of American military officials, created a list of potential cities based on military significance and psychological impact. Hiroshima was chosen because it housed military headquarters and weapons factories, but also because it was largely undamaged by previous bombing raids, making it an ideal target to demonstrate the bomb's devastating power to maximum effect. Hiroshima was home to hundreds of thousands of people, including both military personnel and civilians. The bomb was targeted at the city center rather than the military installations on the outskirts. At the moment of detonation, the bomb created a fireball with temperatures reaching several thousand degrees Celsius. Near the hypocenter, temperatures were so extreme that people and structures were instantly incinerated. People up to 1.5 miles away suffered severe burns and radiation exposure. Approximately 70,000 people died immediately or within hours. By the end of 1945, the death toll had risen to between 100,000 and 140,000 as more people succumbed to radiation sickness and injuries. Decades later, many questioned whether the bomb needed to be dropped on a populated area. Some historians argue that a demonstration on an uninhabited area might have convinced Japan to surrender. Others argue that Japan's leadership was already internally divided over surrender, especially after the Soviet Union entered the war against them on August 8th. The decision to target a populated city center, rather than pursuing alternatives that might have achieved the same strategic goal, remains one of history's most debated choices.
Bro.
The Titanic tragedy. On April 10th, 1912,
Titanic.
the RMS Titanic began its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. The ship was hailed as unsinkable due to revolutionary safety features, but multiple design limitations and operational decisions doomed the vessel and more than 1,500 passengers and crew. The White Star Line, Titanic's owner, faced intense competition from rival companies building faster, more luxurious ships. The ship's watertight bulkheads, the walls designed to prevent flooding from spreading between compartments, had a critical limitation. Many of these bulkheads only extended to E-deck, several levels below the main deck. This meant that if the ship took on enough water and the bow dipped low enough, water could spill over the bulkheads from one compartment to the next. Another critical factor involved the lifeboats. British Board of Trade regulations at the time, based on tonnage calculations for older, smaller vessels, required Titanic to carry lifeboat capacity for far fewer people than were actually aboard.
That's
The ship carried
so odd.
lifeboats for approximately 1,178 people, while about 2,200 passengers and crew were on board, meaning the lifeboats could accommodate only about half the people. On the night of April 14th, 1912, traveling at nearly full speed through ice-filled waters, despite receiving ice warnings, Titanic struck an iceberg at 11:40 p.m. The impact created a series of openings caused by hull deformation and rivet failure below the waterline, flooding 6 of the ship's watertight compartments.
Jeez,
Because
bro.
many bulkheads didn't extend high enough, and the bow dipped as water flooded the forward compartments, water spilled from one compartment to the next. The ship was designed to survive flooding in 4 compartments, but not 6. As Titanic took on more water, the insufficient lifeboat capacity proved disastrous. During the evacuation, many lifeboats were lowered only partially filled because there hadn't been adequate drills, and passengers didn't understand the severity of the situation. The first lifeboat launched with only 28 people aboard, despite having capacity for 65. By 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, Titanic had completely sunk. The
It's still under the
combination of
water,
speed,
too. That's
known ice
crazy.
fields, bulkhead design limitations, inadequate lifeboat regulations, and poor evacuation procedures contributed to the enormous loss of life in what became history's most famous maritime disaster. If you'd like to see more stories like
Bro,
this,
okay.
make
Yo. Oh, whoops. Yo. Hey, I'm gonna end stream, alright? Hey. Anyone who's here, I hope you have an amazing rest of y'all's day. Hopefully, I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Be sure to check out the video that I'm posting tonight about Counter-Strike. Have an amazing day, y'all. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of y'all's day. I already said this. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tomorrow.